Yeah, this is really talking about binary options. Binary options fraud. To me, anything is a fraud if they say they know what they're doing and then they lead you into a place where they don't know what they're doing and you lose your money. To me, if someone says to me, I'm a professional person, right? I'm professional. Then if you're professional, you're professional. That means if you convince someone you can be trusted with lots of money, then you should have the ability to do what you say you want to do. Now, I'm a musician. If someone pays me to play somewhere, I do my best to do my best for that night. I put everything I've got into it. Now, a person who's a broker, as they say, if they can't win you what they say they're going to win you, they should say, I'm not a professional at this. They shouldn't try and keep trying to tell you with very smart words. They've been doing it for years and they know what they're talking about. Now, on a Sunday night, I was approached after I filled in a little form. Even now, I've got these people coming on to me about 2015 millionaires, which I've also tried as well. And I found out when I got involved with 2000 millionaires, they were actually betting my money before I even started. And I lost money before I even got to find out where they were. The same with Bank to Binary is another one. Bank to Binary has nothing to do with the software, mind you. But Option Rally approached me on a Sunday night. So what they do is they get you to put your credit card number in, first of all. When you do that, you find they say, well, because you're not used to this kind of thing, they say, well, we'd like to get you in touch with a broker, right? Now, the broker, first we put $250 in, which doesn't seem much because you know it's not a bad idea to earn a little bit of extra pocket money, especially as I'm a pensioner and I'd like to earn a little bit more money sometime. You know, it'd be nice, just a tiny bit extra. But apparently, of course, like if you only prepared to put, say, something like £25, right? You're only going to get £40 back. So really, it's a bit of a joke, you know. And then when the broker gets back to you, he says to you, I'm not satisfied with that. You need to put thousands in. So then I ended up putting £2,500 into the account. And this guy's telling me he's a professional. And then they say, well, we can't win every time. Well, if they can't win every time, they should say that. And they shouldn't put this big thing on about saying, we are clever people that can make you earn lots of money. Millions, as they say. Have you seen it on the email? Probably seen it in front of you now. You've probably got it right in front of you now, yeah. By the way, it's called binary fraud, I'm talking about, yeah. Now, Option Rally. Now, he put 5 on different things, right? And then they gave me £1,000 back because that's what they said they'd do, right? So when I was trying to get my money out, the man came on again and said, oh, you should put some more money in. So I put more money in and he said, this is a definite. Now I phoned him halfway through that and I says to him, I don't think it is. I think it's going down. You've got call or put. Yeah? Now call is high, put is low. It's involved with the shareholders. If the shareholders are putting lots in, then it's going up, going down, going up, going down. They're withdrawing all the time, putting it in, withdrawing, buying, selling all the time. Now, Option Rally, they got me to put this money on. This guy was saying he's a professional, he's been doing it for years. I don't believe this thing anymore. You're talking to someone on a phone, you'd never heard of him. I could do this. I could say to someone, could you put £2,500 into my account and I'll show you how to win this money. I don't know who the person is. I've gone on the site. I quickly withdrew the rest of my money so that I managed to get the money back. But I've lost £1,500, which is a lot of money. And you know, a lot of people in England haven't got that kind of money, you know. Or maybe a lot of people have. But, you know, I'm trying to talk about me really at the moment. And then I had people called Max Option Scott coming on the phone. I owe another pair. I'd just been to the dentist, so I'd had a root treatment, which I was in very bad pain. And I was taking very, very bad painkillers, so I was very sleepy. I tried to tell the guy that. He actually got me to let him take over my computer and then put a gamble on again for me. And then I told him, and then he said, "Oh, by the way, there's people. If you put another 2,000 in, you can be insured to win the money." I thought, why didn't you tell me that before? When I put the 500 on, why didn't you tell me about it's a building society or something, but I can't remember what it is now. But HBC, I think it's something like that. But so I got that money back. Titan Trade was another one that came to me. The guy came on the phone. He was the one that took me through the video thing. Tried to make out that I didn't know what I was doing. I've got a Microsoft level 2, but at that time I was absolutely drugged up. So then he took me through, and then he said to me, no, it's one of the two, Max Options or Titan Trade. But it doesn't matter, they're both the same basically. Titan Trade is just, they're all they're all binary options people. I'm not saying a lot of people can win money, they can. But I'm very annoyed at the moment because I got money back from Max Options, I got money back from Titan Trade, which was good. They did give me the money back. But they did say to me, you know, I've also given them my identification and stuff like that, which you have to do that as well. So remember all these things. When you see this thing on an email saying you can win millions, remember you've got to actually also find a broker. You've also got to give them all your identity, like you give them who you are, something like the back of a driving license, something they say is to prove to them, you know, that you're not sort of like doing money laundering, which of course it was silly really, because I mean, normal people who are pensioners and older people, they get targeted for these scams. I call it a scam. I've lost £1,500. I'm not very happy about it, so that's why I'm telling people about it. That's why I'm putting this video out. Option Rally. I've approached them about it. I got back some of the money from them, but they said to me, I can't get that money back because I put it in. I didn't put it in. I put it in the trust of someone who put it in for me. That's another thing. Do not let somebody put anything on something for you. Say to people, no, I do it myself. Because these people say they're professional and they're about as clever as you are, in my estimation. If they can lose 3 out of 5, then they're not so clever. They might have been doing it for years, like they say. If I've been doing something for years, I'd know what I was doing. I play music, I know what I'm doing. Immediately I pick up a banjo or a guitar, I know where I am. I'm spot on. If I'm entertaining people, I'm spot on, I know what I'm doing. But these people, no. That's because I'm a professional, you see. This is why I'm upset. Because I don't like people telling me they're professional and lose me money. So I'm just telling you now that it's important for you to understand that, you know, do not get duped by things like Millionaire. There's 2015 Millionaire, there's another guy. Anyone who's perfected this software for a start, that's another one. You leave them to get on with it and they lose it for you. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to show you this. You can get involved if you want, but I call it binary options fraud. And I'm still trying to get in touch with Option Rally, and they haven't answered my emails now. Surprise, surprise. So I'm just trying to tell you, if a person comes on and says, would you like to invest? Say no. Say no. If you see something on there with 2015, if you see anything on there that's telling you you're going to win loads of money from normal people, trash it straight away. Right. This is Tom Cleland. Lesson learned, too late. But I'm hoping you might learn a lesson. Thank you very much. Bank the binary. Bank binary options fraud. Alright? Still trying to get my money back from Bank to Binary, and there's another one. They're both involved with the software. That's another thing they do. You get on the software, you sign up for it, the broker turns around and tells you they've nothing to do with the software. Then they want you to invest a load more money because they say they know what they're doing. I'm trying to warn you about this. If you've got the money, if you've got thousands of pounds, by all means you can gamble 10,000. If you haven't got that kind of money, don't be tempted that you can win millions, because you can't. As I said, if you put a £25 on a put or call, you get the equivalent of about £45 back. So it takes you weeks to build that up. And if you put a £25 call on 5 and win 2 or 3, you're winning, but basically you've taken a gamble to see if you do win. There's a lot to this, and if you're not sure, it's easy to give that money in because it seems like just money, but at the time it's not money. It's money that you could do something with, you could invest in, you could make something out of it. So I'm just warning you about it. Binary options. Binary options. Alright? Remember it. When it comes on there on your email, which it will do because it's coming on your junk mail, and many of you older people are probably reading it at the moment. You'd love to get rich. You'd love to have one of these big houses, and you'd love to have a big car, and you'd love to have no problems for the rest of your life with money. Yes, that's what they tell you. But it's a joke. Alright? It's not true. Thank you. This is Tom Cleland, signing off.